completely forgot to film an intro for this video, so this is the intro to this video. I wanted to shoot this video. First of all, I want to say that this particular topic is very sensitive, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to kind of delve into this and bring it on my YouTube channel, but I decided that I was going to do this because you guys are like family to me. I have been suffering from a lot of fibroids, a lot of pain, a lot of, I don't want to say suffering because I'm being dramatic if I say that, but I've been going to the ER every single month because of my fibroids. Given morphine, they put me on Percocets. I got off Percocets and it's been a very painful experience, and I've kind of changed my diet since October. I have not been suffering from any pains and I have not gone to the ER. It is currently February 1st. So I wanted to kind of like show you guys the experience and what I've been going through with these painful fibroids. Hopefully this kind of helps someone who is kind of suffering from this, and kind of like not only help, but kind of like inform people of what has been going on predominantly in Black women. Fibroids are predominantly in Black women, and a lot of Black women are suffering from this. So I wanted to kind of share this with you guys. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a thumb button. If you are suffering from fibroids or you have any information, please leave them down below so you guys can help the next person that is also watching this video. So let's get into this video. Guys, I probably look like in an entire mess, but I've been dealing with my fibroids and I am in so much pain right now. I'm debating if I should go to the ER, but I've been going to the ER for the past 4 months and I'm tired of going to the ER. And plus I have insurance, but those bills do rack up. They do rack up. And I'm just in so much pain. Heating pads do not work. Tylenol does not work. I know I look a little messy right now, but I just wanted to be really vulnerable and honest about me going through this experience of dealing with my fibroids. It's the most excruciating pain I have ever felt in my life. I've never been pregnant, but I do feel like this is like what's close to labor pains. If you've gone through labor and they're not and I'm being dramatic, please let me know down in the comments, but I just feel like it's like the most painful experience I've ever felt in my entire life. And I was supposed to go and have an MRI done. That did not happen. They had to reschedule it till February 4th. So every time it's my time of the month, I'm like sick in bed. My periods last about 3 weeks. Yes, 3 weeks. I have been seeing acupuncturists, and she had given me like a herbal blend to try to take down, had lady's mantle in it. It has a whole bunch of herbs to kind of like constrict the blood loss. So when you're on your cycle and you have fibroids, like it's a continuous heavy flow. So she wanted to kind of constrict my I want to say constrict the blood from coming out so much, or to kind of like regulate my period. And I've been taking that, and I didn't have my period for about maybe a week and a half. So I do feel like that's been helping, and along with taking Moxie, not taking Moxie, but doing Moxie treatments. So Moxie treatments are basically, I will leave like some information down below because I'm not really familiar too much with it. I did do a little bit of research, but please do not quote me. Moxie, fibroids hate Moxie. It's just, it looks like a small tablet that you kind of set on fire with your lighter, and you take it with a toothpick and you kind of just like rub the smoke that's fuming from the Moxie onto your skin. So you kind of like do circular motions on top of the skin, and the smoke is to kind of like cure or to kind of regulate the fibroid. So I have been doing that with my acupuncturist. Hold on, let me put my covers on, it's getting cold. So I've been doing that, but my periods are really heavy, and I'm experiencing a lot of pain, but I'm trying to push through because I really don't want to go to the ER. Like I said, those ER bills rack up, so I'm trying to take it really slowly. Also, when I do have my fibroids, I do not have an appetite, so my cycle started maybe 2 days ago, and I haven't eaten in 2 days. During my cycles, I lose a lot of weight. It can depend from 10 to 15 pounds because I'm not getting the nutrients that I would get as opposed to me not having my period. So I don't really eat a lot. I do try to stay hydrated. I do drink kombucha. I find that it's really hard to keep food down because my fibroid kind of rejects food, and I kind of throw up everything that I eat during my period. So to kind of sway myself from going through the experience of vomiting and just the burning sensation from vomiting, as you guys know, in my esophagus, I just try not to eat. I know it sounds really bad. I know I should eat because, you know, gas and everything like that will just cause more pain to my fibroids, but I literally cannot keep any food down. I can't. So what I've been doing is that my mom has tried to make me drink some Ensures. I throw that up as well. Water, sometimes I do throw it up as well, but I've been trying to kind of rack up my intake on water a lot more during my fibroids. I do, off my cycle, I do drink over a gallon of water a day, but when I have my fibroids, I try to at least have like 4 or 5 glasses of water, and that's still pushing this because sometimes I still throw it up. So right now I am in pain. Heating pads do not do anything for me. I have taken Tylenol, and the Tylenol does not work as much as it used to. My doctor did prescribe Percocets for me back in October of 2021. I was not comfortable with it. I did take half of the Percocet when I was on it, and it did work with my pain, but Percocets are it's an opioid, so it's very addictive if you have an addictive personality. I do not have an addictive personality, but still there's so much side effects of taking narcotics that I was not comfortable taking them. So I would take half of them and not a full pill. They put me on oxycodone, that did not work, so then they switched me off to Percocets. I have been off of Percocets for I stopped taking Percocets in November, so December and January for 2 months, and I've been experiencing a lot of headaches, so I've been drinking coffee, which my doctor has told me to just take coffee when I'm having a lot of headaches or experiencing a lot of headaches. So I've been doing that. I do not recommend, if your doctor prescribes Percocets for you, that's how bad my fibroids were. They prescribed Percocets, and I just was not comfortable with that, so I decided to take myself off of it, myself personally. But yeah, so I've been stuck in bed for about maybe 3 days. I'm gonna check in with you guys tomorrow and kind of see how I'm feeling. It's about 5:00 p.m. here in Miami. And I've just been laying in bed because it's really hard for me to walk as well. From my pelvis down, I'm numb. So me walking to the bathroom and changing this is very TMI, but me walking to the bathroom and changing my pad or my tampon it's like labor. It's like a chore. It's really bad, and it takes me a long time to get to the bathroom. My bathroom is not too far. It's like literally right here. But it's just the walking to the bathroom. It's painful. It's really painful. So I do have to change my pad or tampon every hour and a half. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow and see how I'm feeling. So later, guys. Okay, you guys, I am in bed. That's why I have my bonnet in. It is about 9:57 p.m., 10 o'clock. I am currently doing a castor oil treatment to see if that will kind of help with the pain that I'm experiencing from my fibroids. I'll show you guys. So I'm doing a castor oil treatment right now to kind of see if the pain will kind of subside. So I'm doing that right now. From a 110, my fibroids are maybe a 7. So I'm not going to go to the emergency room. I'm not. I'm going to try to write this out, as bad as that sounds. But while I was laying on my side, I did feel a large fibroid on my left side. It's hard for me to sleep on either side. So I kind of resort to maybe possibly sleeping on my back, but then that kind of applies a lot of pressure to my stomach, so that I would have to lay on my back and have my knees up, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna try this castor oil treatment and see how I feel. I'm watching Charlie Gold's Rip, Chantel, and Amber online, my guilty pleasure, on YouTube. So I'm gonna see how I feel, and I will check back in with you guys. If it's not tonight, I'll check back in tomorrow with you guys, so you can kind of see how I'm feeling. But just putting the heating pad has helped a little bit with the castor oil rag on top. I will have a video on my castor oil treatments, so I'll link that somewhere up here so you guys can kind of see, or if you have fibroids, how that particular process goes. So I'm gonna leave it in for maybe about, I'm gonna lay here for maybe about 25 minutes with this heating pack and see how I feel. And then the castor oil gets really sticky, so I'll probably take a hot shower after, and maybe the hot water that's pressing on my back can alleviate some pain that I'm feeling on my back too, because my lower back, I have a lot of pressure and it hurts really badly. My lower back hurts really badly. So maybe the hot water will kind of like diminish a little bit of that pain. But yeah, I will check in with you guys. Not tonight, tomorrow. Okay. Okay, you guys, so I am going to make my tea that I usually make for my fibroids that I did receive from my acupuncturist. So I'm going to make that. I wanted to take you guys along on how I get my tea and how I do it. This is a tea that was prescribed to me, again, from my acupuncturist. It does have a lot of herbs in it. And I have to take this twice a day, and I have to take about 6 tablespoons of this. This actually stinks and it tastes absolutely disgusting. But I have to take 6 of this with some water. So I'm just gonna get some water here. Get some water. I like to take it as a shot because it's just too much for me personally, just to take, you know, a whole cup of it. So I'm just gonna take 6 of these spoonfuls. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 more scoop. My nails. Oop, I'm gonna take a big scoop. That's a small scoop, Cynthia. Struggling with one hand. 6. And then I'm gonna take a spoon. And I'm going to mix this. This tastes so disgusting. I'm not looking forward to drinking this at all. Like, at all. It's really grainy, so you have to like really like stir this so that it can kind of like liquefy down below. And then what I like to do is I like to take, I might as well take it, I do it every single time, but I take a super green scoop of super green powder and put it in this, and that is like kind of like my daily source of like fiber and everything, and spirulina, kale, wheatgrass, moringa, you know, just 1 scoop of that with the same serving size, and just put 1 in there, and then I stir it, and then I drink it. So I take about this much, can you see that? And I just place it in there. And again, this is disgusting, you guys, but something that I have to drink twice a day. Well, I take this once a day,
but I take my formula twice a day. And I've been taking it for about a month and a half now, and my pain and the bleeding has subsided as far as my cycles go. My cycles have been a little bit more shorter. There were 3 weeks, now there may be like a week and a half. So this formula concoction is working. I do get my MRI soon, so I will know the exact size of my fibroids coming up, and I'm very nervous about that. But I've been eating really well. Cut out dairy, cut out bread, cut out a lot of things, and my pain has really gone away during my cycles. So I'm hoping that my fibroids have shrunk and that I can do more so of a non-invasive treatment. So wish me luck, you guys. I'm gonna take this. It's so nasty. So nasty. So nasty. And I'm going to drink it. Okay. This smell alone is so nasty. Ugh. I like to follow that up with water because it's so nasty. Yes, I'm watching Charlie go. I really follow that up with water. And drink it down because it's so disgusting. But this is the end of the video, guys. I will update you guys more about my fibroids, and you know, at my MRI, I'll probably take you guys along my MRI. Can't film everything, but the day of my MRI, I will kind of like give you guys like a briefing of what's going on. So this is the end of the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Hopefully you guys like this content. It's really hard for me to open up about this, but I figured I would share this with you guys because there is probably other women that are suffering with this and they don't really know what to do. So maybe some of my tips can probably kind of help them out there. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.